hey, I'm here with Toby and Jay at Luderati Board Game Cafe in Nottingham. So we're going to turn it over to them. They're going to show off their store a little bit, and then we'll come back. All right, here we go. All right, so Toby and Jay, good to see you.
Hi.
And so tell us about Luderati.
Luderati is a board game cafe or a cafe bar. We are inclusive, so we like to have everybody from introductory gamers right up to hardcore gamers. We've got 750 plus board games we're welcome to play in store. We also have the retail unit here and another 2,000 games in our warehouse. Our games expert Jay has been incremental to start with, because we've started games labs and everything else to do with actually promoting the store as something different, but again inclusive. Okay,
so how many game clubs have you got going right now, Jay?
So at the moment we're doing the games lab, so we basically will schedule certain games and we'll do that throughout the week, and then people can just book on that for free. So we do that's all free for members, which is also free, and we do the Classics Club, which is your chess, your drafts, stuff like that. Again, that is free to members. So yeah, they've been pretty successful, and people are then learning new games, and also it gives them a chance to meet new people. So if they don't know any gamers in the area, it gives them a chance to make new friends within the hobby. So it's been really well received and popular, so it's good.
So you guys have membership?
Yeah, so it's free to sign up for the Luderati membership, and that gives them benefits in store. So it's like 10% off, and that's 10% off all food and drinks, and also 10% off all of the retail side of things. So we've got all of these games in stock, and then we've got a further 2,000 games in our extended stock, which we can do click and collect, which are delivered straight to the store, and they get the discount on that. And then also on our bank holidays, we sometimes do extra discount on top of the Luderati membership. So it's some really good deals as well.
So Toby, there's a warehouse, maybe a warehouse or a storage facility somewhere.
All the access to games that we can provide to our customers, really. Just to add on what Jay was saying about the other clubs, we've also started Luderati Biz, which we include businesses to do team building events, corporate events, chill out events, anything to do with just becoming one over board games, really.
Yeah.
So, which is really exciting.
So all of your co-op games, so things like Pandemic, Flashpoint, Fire Rescue, stuff like that. So things that are getting people to work together in a team, and we've opened that up as Toby says, Luderati Biz. So and that's something that we're doing now. So it's really good.
What we found is just so many avenues you can do with this concept. We've also got 12 tournaments starting, Catan, Super Session tournaments, etc. So hopefully it'll bring in a lot of people to then again enjoy the space, enjoy the board games, and enjoy actually being social. Yeah.
So you don't have a cover charge or anything like that?
We don't have a cover charge. We are free to enter. As I say, we have the cafe area as well, where you can just come in and enjoy the space. But we do it's £1.60 per person per hour for the tables. Or we do a 4-hour slot for £5 per person as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you just want to come in and have a drink and play chess or drafts or Connect 4 or Uno, that's all free. You come in, do that. It's only if you want to access the library, the cover charge comes into effect.
Cool. All right, that's very cool. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
All right, cheers.
Welcome. Thanks, sir.
Say hi, wave.
Hey,
That's Sam and Becky. She's very mean when you play Small World with her.
You have to win.
Yeah, you have to be, right? Hello everyone. We are headed to the convention hall for the first day of United Kingdom's Game Expo.
Sorry, Sam.
No, it's okay. Quite all right.
I'm not sorry.
It's all being caught on camera. So say hello.
I've been following you guys for about 8 years. Sam was on the dice tower.
Well, he's back today. Everything's come full circle.
Good.
I think. Is that taking us outside? Oh, who knows?
Yeah. Someone might know.
I'm just following everybody else. So.
It's very exciting.
It's not often we can get lost in the hotel.
Oh, I know, sorry. This way's the way up.
Thomas, why are you being so antisocial on your phone?
I'm answering someone's tweet. Sorry.
So you're being social by being antisocial.
Literally, we came in here and we just turned to the bottom.
It's very confusing.
Yes, it is. Of course. All right, here we go. So we're stepping out into the quote-unquote cold, as Tom calls it.
Arctic weather.
Yeah, see? There you go. Hey, British summer, it says. Hello. So what's on the docket today, sir?
No, we're just looking at, we have a press thing that we're going to, so we're about to look at 600 kabillion games.
600 kabillion games
I
is a
believe that's an actual
precise, accurate number.
Accurate number.
Yeah.
I talked to the people running the convention, and I believe kabillion was what they had said.
Right. So we have to go on a little bit of a nature hike to get to the actual convention center, but it's not actually that far away. Weren't you in front of me? How did I get here before you?
Because
How did that happen?
Forgot my badge.
Oh, you forgot your badge. Okay. That probably won't happen again, will it?
he was wearing his pants, so people kept stopping to say hello.
All right, so now we're coming into the convention hall area proper. Well, I guess not proper, but it's where everybody queues up to get their badge over here. And
Exhibitors, press, volunteers this way, please.
so that's what he's telling us. So we're going to go over this way. And this is the actual entrance to the convention hall. So hey folks, I'm here in the middle of the the press box, I guess you could say, where all of the publishers are here, and they're trying to show everybody, or as many people as possible, their stuff before the actual convention begins and everybody else is let in before the convention hall is open. So this is actually a pretty cool time where we get just a very quick visit with each of the publishers, and where we can get a real good smattering, I guess you could say, of everything that's going to be here, and then we'll be able to go back and kind of highlight the ones that we want to during the actual convention and go and demo those games. So this has given us a good idea of what we want to follow up and what, we might want to, just wait until later. So what are you from? What's your name?
Lawrence O'Brien, I'm from Wotan Games.
Wotan Games.
Yeah, so at the moment the two games we're showing are King's Watch. It's a medieval 4-player crime fighting whodunit.
Oh.
And it's in a medieval city, so it's a beautiful city, because it has to be.
It has to be, yeah.
Right? And so you're there to persuade and cajole and solve crimes, so that's quite nice. And then the other one is the War of the Nine Realms.
That is what I'm interested in.
Okay, so Yggdrasil, the Tree of Life, is realigning, ready for Ragnarok. Odin Allfather, who sacrificed his eye for wisdom, not by some storm giant make up by Marvel. He knows what it means, so he sends Honir, his son, to go and get Balder, his dead, beautiful son, to come back to fight. And but the other realms find out what's going on, so they all meet in Midgard for a damn good beating, and that's what it's all about. So you can play heroic or epic, different versions, but they're balanced between them. So if you don't like lots of rules, you can play the heroic version. It doesn't matter if you play someone who likes the fully version with the rules all balanced.
Right.
And you can play the actual Asgardian gods. You can be Odin and Thor and Loki. You can fight them as Norsemen, as Sigmund, or you can be the Ice Jotun, the ice giants, or you can be the dark elves, the Drockfallen. So you have to choose your realm.
Cool. All right, very cool. So that's what everybody is. Yeah, we'll head over there in a minute. But just give you a look and see what's going on, all of the different press people and all of the different publishers that are here. And so, really neat. All right, so the doors have opened. And we got Tom over there being good wife. So the doors are open and not as big a rush. There's a huge Space Marine over there. It looks pretty cool. But so this is the hall. And of course you can't see everything, but get an idea. It goes for a ways. And we'll come back later. All right, so here I am at the UK Gaming Expo. I'm walking through the hall, and what do you know? Look what I found. It is an amazing view of Memoir 44. A huge, epic scale. The entire D-Day Normandy landings. You can see that they're using the different breaking systems, Sword Beach, Juno, and so forth, so gold all the way down, and it's just a really, really cool epic setting for Memoir 44. Everybody's having a blast. Just wanted to share that with you. So that's what's going on so far right now. We'll check out later. See ya. Bye. Good morning, everyone. We are now here at the second day of the convention. We've got some. We've got 2 live shows today. We're going to do one at noon, one at 4. Oh, look, there's Thomas. He just got through setting up some storage area for our cameras and stuff until we do the show. And let me just show you a little bit of the seminar area, which is what we're going to be using today to do our live show. And then they also have other seminars that are going on here as well. But looks really good. And we're looking forward to having a good time here. So let's go take a look around the hall, shall we? So we're in the hall here before the doors have actually opened. And one of the vendors here is Tritex Games. They're selling all their various wares and games and minis and all that kind of stuff. A lot of Star Trek attack wing going on here. Chaos Ball, armies, trolls, cowboys, pirates, paragons, warlocks, hellcats, clockworks, valkyries, ninjas. Really neat. A lot of love for Eric Lane. Over there on the far side, Imperial Assault, Rebellion, Armada, Game of Thrones, Dracula, Imperial Dracula. A whole lot of stuff going on here. Battle systems, tabletop, war game scenery. Check that stuff out. Looks like cardboard put together. That's really nice scenery. Although I have to say, oh man, a little Stargate action going on there. That's cool. Say though, that guy right there doesn't look like cardboard. We'll see. It really doesn't. Oh, Mustang. That's really neat. Very good. More of a, looks like a fantasy setting, maybe? Here's one of the many demo areas being set up. Son, hi, how you doing? Wagner Brothers setting up over there.
So, there's an example. When I was working with them, just walk off, that's it. The wall from the tree top. Yeah. We didn't make change. First we had sold it. We didn't buy it 2 days. Sold out on Saturday. Might have sold that on Friday. Yeah. We had 1,000 copies there. Auction.
PSC Games is showing off their in the future version of reprint of Battle of Britain. So it looks pretty neat. And then of course they've got their Great War and a bunch of expansions for that. Quartermaster General. The tank expansion for Great War. So Steamforged Games is also here with Guild Ball being demoed, quite frankly, and a lot of good stuff going there. Heard a lot of good stuff about the game, and looking forward to giving it a go. But very, very nice miniatures, and I think one of the cool things about the game is that the game is you don't have to paint a whole mass of miniatures. I guess you really don't have to paint them either. To be able to go, it's just 3 or 4 people, and you're ready to get going. So we've got the designer of Guild Ball and the director of Steamforged Games over here. We're going to have a talk with him. So just showing you some of the different stuff in their set booth here. And so these are some of the pro-painted sets for Guild Ball. And looking at a lot of that stuff, you can just see the detail that's available in the models, how nice it is. And we'll get some more shots of that a little bit later. But here we have Rich Loxham. He is the designer of Guild Ball. He's also one of the directors of Steelforged Games. Yeah. And so tell us a little about the evolution, how Guild Ball came about, and
sure.
all that. So go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. So myself and Matt Hart, who created the idea, we were sat at a tournament one day, and we looked at our kind of backgrounds. We knew Matt had a big background in video game design and production. I had a big background in design, and we were kind of playing a game, and we were playing a lot of Blood Bowl at the time. I mean, we love Blood Bowl; it's an amazing game.
Right.
And we were like, you know what? It'd be really fun to play a game like that because there's not enough sports games. But what about if it wasn't on a grid? And that was the spark moment of like, what could that look like? And we started then for a year developing the idea. We got to a point where we thought we had something. We put it up on Kickstarter, put a bit of cash behind it, got some initial artwork, and it went crazy on Kickstarter. I think we funded in the first 24 hours.
Wow.
It went to, I think it was 100 grand it ended on. We started the company, so me and Matt were like, okay, we need to now make the company, Steamforged Games,
right,
and go from there. And then, like a year later, we went to retail. So it's been 12 months now in retail.
Right.
We just launched season 2. We've gone worldwide. Like America's now starting to really rocket and be one of our main audiences. So
you had a really nice following here in the UK first, right?
Yeah, we had
and then
about
you kind of made the jump overseas. How did you do that?
So we had for 12 months in the UK. We've had a massive following. We've had a 128 man event already in the UK. We have constant weekly events, about 16 to 32 man events. So the tournament scene over here has been massively popular.
Yeah.
And then about kind of February time, we started getting murmurs that America is about to, there's a lot of interest over there,
right,
and the pressure was piling on the retail stores. People going, what is this game? Can you get it? So we managed to get him a few distributors. So we managed to get him some of the big distributors in the US, and that over the last few months has just skyrocketed the popularity of the game.
Right.
So we've been to Adepticon, we're going to Origins, we're at Gen Con.
Yeah.
So our big circuit's coming along. So we can't wait. We absolutely love America, and it's been amazing to see, because we're kind of seeing the growth again that's happened like we had in the UK,
right,
and seeing that kind of excitement for people.
It's a second boom. Yeah.
It's a second boom. And just perfectly timed with season 2 coming out as well.
Yeah, that's great. All right, well, great, super. Thanks for taking a few minutes here, and we'll definitely catch up with you at Origins and Gen Con. We'll be there too.
No worries,
great.
thank you.
Thanks, Rich. All right, so these are the new mascots that are coming out next month, I believe. So that's a little bit of a preview there, and just more shots of all of the pro painters the pro painted sets that we have going here. The miniatures are just amazing. That one right there that has he's got his hammer and he's hammering it into the ground, but that's the only part touching the ground. That's just amazing to me. And there's just a lack of static models in this set. It just is amazing. So they're all active. They're all doing something. For the most part, I guess. But very, very well done painting jobs on this as well. NSKN games and Artipia games are also here, showing off Mistfall, Exodus, Progress. Excuse me. Good to see it. Project Elite. It's the ones I'm going to stop by later on and take a look at. Get a demo of it and see how it's going. See, the minis on this one is really neat too. So, got Arcane Wonders, Maze Wars, Odin Tama. All the way on the other side of the pond. Look at that. How you doing? How you guys been doing today so far?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah?
Busy yesterday. We're going to be more busy again today.
Super. Super. You've been doing a lot of demos, I imagine.
Yeah, it's been quite busy with the demos. A lot of people coming to see Onitama.
Okay.
Been very,
How have people been accepting Onitama so far?
It's been very, very popular.
Yeah?
A lot of people loving it. It's a nice, quick game. Been really successful demos.
Very good. Very good. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, so here we are with Ken Boiter. He's the Bottled Imp. He does some stuff for our Dice Tower, but he also has his own thing that he does on YouTube with the Bottled Imp and everything like that. And he's got something else here that's printed. What is that?
I know, well, this is my latest book. It's called The Legends of Grimace Iron Blood, and it's a fantasy epic children's book. It's illustrated, it's got over 50 illustrations in it. Illustrated by my good friend Rich Nen, and he's the Artful Doodler. And this is on sale here at the UK Games. It's launched here, and it will be available online soon when I can figure out how to do that.
Can you give us a look inside a little bit?
Oh, we can, yeah. So here's an illustration here. It's all in verse. It's like Beowulf.
That's neat.
So it's over 16,000 words. It's a big epic poem with all sorts of different lovely fantasy illustrations.
That's very good.
Yeah. And the main character is this guy here called Grimace Ironblood, and he's a healer. He goes around healing. He's got a bottle that's magic, but that gets stolen, and then all hell breaks loose, basically. Yeah. So that's available to buy. And then yeah, we're the Bottled In. We're a YouTube channel. We cover all things fantasy. So we do fantasy reviews, board game reviews, film reviews, book reviews, anything like that. Plus we do a weekly news show on a Wednesday. And this is Julian. Julian's behind the scenes. He's the editor and producer. So and co-creator.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, he does great stuff.
Oh yeah.
We've seen eye to eye on a couple of things. So go check out their stuff, all right?
Thank you.
So Catching Guns. Huge display. Wonderful looking. And Seven Wonders Duel being demoed on both sides. Seven Wonders over here. Takanoko. Here are a couple of friends of mine from Facebook. How you guys doing today?
Doing good yourself?
Great, thank you.
Is this your first day at the convention, or were you here yesterday?
No, it's first day today.
You just showed up today, yeah?
Yeah, just
It's
got
my
in.
first day ever at a con.
It's your first one ever?
First one ever.
All right, good. So, what are you guys looking forward to today?
I want to have a look at Scythe.
Scythe?
I really want to look at Scythe. You played it today?
I played it on Thursday night.
Yeah, that's the one thing really that I'm looking for.
There's a company called Dice something or they're doing a session at 12. I'm kind of hoping to go to that.
All right, very good. Yeah, I've not heard of that one. We'll have to check that out as well. I don't know. So anyway, all right, it's great to see you guys.
Thank you.
Super. So we got Takanoko that's being demoed later on. Dr. Panic, one of Jason's favorite games from The Gathering. So all those little hairnet hats, I guess you could say. But Dr. Panic. And here we have a board gaming furniture stall called Geek & Son, Geek Furniture, and they have some really incredible tables. Excuse me.
Please.
Oh yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have some incredible tables going on here. Got one, buddy. Thank you, bud. And the way that they have stuff set up here is just amazing. In my opinion, these guys blow away Geek Chic, and then some.
All of the meats that go on top of the table have got a rubber seal, so when they're together, it doesn't matter whether it's the whole table or half a table. If you spill anything on there, it just drains down here in this little drainage system, and then there's little holes every so often, which means that any water spill is just going to fall on the floor. It's not going to damage anything under here. Because if you're spilling something on your inside, absolutely, yeah. So suction cup, you just take that out. It runs the whole length of the table with the insets as well. I mean, we've got a split inset today, so the other half is just over there. But you can have it as one, you can have it split, you can have it double-sided as well. So depending on what game you're playing, you can just change it over. The lights as well are remote control. So you choose what colour you want, you choose what you want them to do. Usually, we use an app on our phone. But obviously for this weekend, we're going to use a remote control, just because it's a bit easier if we're dashing off. But I mean, it's all optional, so you don't have to have the lights. It does make quite a good effect. You know, if you're there, like nighttime falls and then there's an explosion or whatever it is. It's good fun. It's good fun.
What do you do with the slats?
With the slats, when you finish, if you're not using them,
because you don't have to stack them up against the wall, do you?
No way, no way.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that is amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Geek Chic, eat your heart out. Dice are popular everywhere.
Do you have any D4?
More dice here.
I do on my side, bring 31 of
These guys are Otherworld miniatures. Different kinds of miniatures for all kinds of different games and so much. They even have animals down there at the bottom. Diorama that's set up at Otherworld Miniatures. This is one of the really neat things about the convention hall, is that they have this fully serviced and really nice, very comfortable cafe restaurant area in the back, and it is anything that you probably want, probably more of a coffee shop type thing, but very nice and very comfortable, and we've got all that in there as well. That's built into the convention center, that's not anything extra. But on top of that, they have all that shop in the back. They also have these shops that are in the front of the convention hall area, so that you don't actually have to leave the convention hall area if you need to get a snack or a coffee, tea, or any other kind of refreshment. You can have enough there as well. As you can see here, Steamforged Games is knocking it out of the park as far as people who are coming by, stopping by to see their games. This is actually Dark Soul that they're showing off over here. But they also have Guild Ball, and here a little bit of a Dark Soul going on as far as demoing, gameplay, and that type of thing. And they have Guild Ball over here. The stand is just really popping with people, so a lot of good things coming from Steamforged Games.
You'll have to play one of those. Yeah. Yes. That's great. You just
yellow. Okay. So let's say you're the catcher first. Decide where you're going to start. Okay. And well, you're already there, so you're going to start. And you're both going to go after him. Okay, go.
So I can place this anywhere in this?
No, Rascal will start in the center, yeah. Okay.
That's terrible.
Next one. And that's okay, most people do get out of the game. They start out of the classroom. So wow, that was amazing. Nice. Okay, and now you go.
That's a technique, Arthur. I don't think it's copy that.
No pressure.
Wow, that's a good opening. So you get the fish.
So this is Saturday night at the convention, and these are food trucks that are outside the front of the hotel. As you can see here, we're at the Hilton in Birmingham, and have all of these food trucks out here. How you doing? And it's really neat thing that you don't see that much in America. Okay, so we're in the main one of the like 3 main halls that they have going on Saturday night at the UK Games Expo, and so let's take a look around, and you'll see just how much open gaming is going on. It's really awesome. Let's check it out. We just got through playing Smugglers from Cosmos, from Klaus and Benjamin Teuber. So what do you guys think?
Okay, so
You're first.
Yeah, okay, so...
I won! Holy cow, he just made a bunch of people like...
Okay, so if you hadn't gathered,
Poop themselves,
Tom won. It's fun for the setting, it's light-hearted fun, it's more of an activity, getting the balls fitting in those holes, that's the fun element of it. The rest of it was just kind of like 50-50 chance. Is it a red? Is it a yellow? And then the whole stink bomb thing, it throws a bit into it, but light-hearted fun.
Cool, so this is the one we're talking about here. Luke, what do you think?
Is it perfect for kids? Not a problem. I mean, as I said, the guessing part with the jewels is basically a lucky guess. There's only so much you can work out from it. But all the laughter comes from rolling the putty ball, smugging through, and just trying to get it through the hole. That will entertain even, you know, kids to die-hard gamers just for a light-hearted bit of fun.
All for Tom. Tom absolutely loved it.
By the way, I won! Okay. It's a convention game, I call it. It's silly. It's one I would play once in a great while. Super hilarious fun, but it's two things. Roll balls and guess. Oh, also pick up melting balls.
I really think that the material that they use for this might be, what is he doing? What is he doing? Might be a little bit too sticky because these balls are gonna, the Play-Doh, so it's gonna pick up everything. It's gonna pick up everything, right?
Make sure you clean your kitchen table.
So yeah, you gotta clean whatever surface you're playing on first. Otherwise, you're gonna have lint and human DNA and hairs and all that other kind of stuff in it. So anyway, fun game, but components are. So we are in the middle of playing Escape from the Aliens in Outer Space, and I have won. I have gotten out successfully. That was the route I took. I've erased everything else, all the notes that I took. But Jay, however, is still sweating bullets over there because she's still in the game as what has been deduced already, a human. And she's being chased down by no less than 1, 2, 3 aliens. Mr. Pryor has escaped safely. And this one is also sweating bullets.
I'm on a lunch break.
Because he is still being hunted down. There are 3 aliens left and only 2 humans, and
No, there's 4 aliens.
There's 4 aliens.
Yeah, and you know.
I didn't know that.
Now why
I thought it was the other way around.
Now why is Jay being pursued by 4 aliens, Sam?
Maybe because we were both going for that little place right there, and I got out first, so she had to find another direction to run.
Wait, which turn is it anyway?
I can't believe you did that, Stevie.
Not looking good, Jay.
Got it? B for Victor, 11. No.
You don't need to drag it out that long. That's just rude.
Oh, what? Gonna have some fun, yeah.
She's having fun taking these 2 aliens for a ride. It's like, I know I'm going to die, but I'm going to enjoy it before.
I-05. Ice cream. 5.
Oh, so I had both of you pegged then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right then.
Indigo's the first, and
So you just announced where you were? That wasn't an attack?
Is that falling off the top of that?
He's so far away that right now he was running down the wrong alley, so.
Oh yeah, I guess there's no point.
All right, so Luke has actually found, finally, at long last, Jay. She did put up a good fight, used a clone in the process, but has finally succumbed. What do you think, you guys?
I actually really liked it. I didn't when you first got the game out, I didn't think it would be my sort of thing. I'm not usually good at these kind of games, like, you know, hidden movement games and bluffing, but actually, yeah, I really liked it. It was a lot of fun, and I made you guys work for it. So,
all right, so Aliens, what do you think? We'll do you three first.
Excellent. I mean, you know, you've got the other hidden movement ones like Letters from Whitechapel, Fear of Draco, but they're all pretty heavy-ish games to an extent. This one just felt a lot simpler to get into, and so much you can do with just a dry erase pad.
Yeah.
But boy, is it stressful, regardless of what side you are. Well, it's stressful if you're a human, it's frustrating if you're an alien.
Right, yeah.
Nice one, Jay, nice one.
Yeah, I really liked it. Definitely up my street.
I got lucky with the
I
cards.
felt like with 7 players, it was maybe quite tough. The first time you ever played the game, so maybe better to introduce it with maybe 3 or 4, less people to keep track of.
Quite long, start small,
but super game, super game.
Right.
Well, I was chasing good.
Good. 2 thumbs up. Really enjoyed
And then
it.
I just said,
All right, good.
Someone's got to be going for the other.
I love hidden movement games. Letters from Whitechapel is one of my favourites. So that I knew that I was going to love this game, and it was brilliant.
I bought it. I'm not disappointed.
And our resident running man alien who searched literally almost every inch of the board.
I have a good workout, and I'm more in shape than these fat aliens. Really enjoy this. I like this better than Fury of Dracula and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, it just has that tension in it.
He's crazy that way, yeah.
You don't have to explain much though. Like, here's your I mean, especially.
But I would like, next time we play, I like to use your special powers.
Yeah, you only have to play 1 game before you can use them because the equipment's pretty straightforward, and that's just basically having a permanent equipment upgrade.
Yeah.
But you don't have to teach much. It's just here's your dry erase board. Write down where you are and use whatever methods you have, whether it's like what you've learned from Cluedo in the past, right, to notate where everyone is. And I must admit, I didn't do very well at that to begin with.
Yeah, but for a first game, I think without those is good, because I think if you'd have introduced those, I think I'd have found that a bit of a steep learning curve for me. So without that, it was just right, and I think with the player count, it would have made it even.
It can feel it was closer to somebody who's now prefer 5-ish. Would you say somebody who's 5 players? What? Prefer like 5 players? It can get long.
5 or 6. It's just faster. This was a little long, I thought.
How long did we run? I did
See,
quite a while.
He says it's long. He said it's long, but if the aliens were actually good at what they were doing, it wouldn't have been so long.
It didn't have to be so.
I'm not bad.
So hey, we may have been bad, but you were chowder. All right, is that your?
Just bow down to my superiority game playing.
Hey, superiority only leads so long. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
There may have been a little bit of running back and forth by the alien team.
You two.
All right, so we're signing off now. We gotta hit the sack. We got a long day tomorrow, so we'll see you guys later. All right, see you. Bye. So one of the things that was here was the X-Wing Open tournament, and of course you see the bracket up there. But if I pan around here, you can see a bunch of different people that are playing X-Wing, having a great time. I mean, if you can just get this shot down the table of all the different. Go ahead. All the different games being played. It's just amazing.
Okay, that's 2.
Exact thing.
And I'll spin the focus. Give me 2, so it's one chip. Yep. So Augur is now going to shoot this one. I've got 1 reroll. Yeah, bang on.
Okay, so hands over back, raise 2. Okay, that's hit the grip.
Yeah, you're leaving that?
I got nothing I can do to it.
I'll cash that, take 1.
Cool. Yeah, no, low wolf and he got some blanks.
Oh, right.
And yeah, Luke won't keep you until later.
Slightly low to do.
right, so we are actually done with the convention at this point. We've already had our end of the convention dinner and everything like that, and we're absolutely completely done. The convention is shut down. I would say probably most of the people are gone at this point.
Yeah.
So we've had a great time, and it has been very good. Let's get your perspective there, Tom.
Yeah, this is one of the best conventions I've ever been to. Really, I had a great time. The British people were very welcoming and nice. Everything was great. The food was good. The games were neat. We saw lots of people, fans, and games that we've never seen before. And the fans were of a higher proportion than any convention we've ever gone to. I've never been stopped. I think I was stopped here more than I was at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Really, there was that many people. That was super nice. Our shows were fun. But at the same time, I felt like it was pretty laid back. It was a good time overall.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm kind of the same way. Really enjoyed the time that we had here, and really think that this is a convention that more people should be trying to get to, especially as it continues to grow. They said that they posted 40% growth this year alone, so that's huge for any convention, really, any kind of product, anything like that. So this is one that I think will be garnering more attention in the future, as it should. As far as that's concerned, we're signing off now so we can go get packed and get ready for tomorrow morning's trip.
See you back in America.
Yeah, we'll see you, babe. Bye.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.